Blessings and blessings and blessings and blessings and blessings. Y'all, listen, who do we have today? A reaction. It's a Sunday. And I've done a terrible job keeping up with my Throwback Thursdays and White Wednesdays, where we give credit to white artists on Wednesdays and black artists on Thursdays. Wow. I'm out of shape. I just ran upstairs. Try to get this in before we got to take care of the newborn and the grandchildren. I tell you, man, life is so short. Enjoy time with the loved ones. And if you don't have loved ones, go make memories and find people to be loved. There's plenty of people that need to be loved. They don't have to be your blood. Well, we're all directly connected to each other. But there's so many children out there that want a family. And right now, they are sitting on the outskirts of heaven. And you can provide that heaven for them. I'm talking about children that don't have parents. I'm talking about children that will potentially be aborted. No fault of their own. I want to pray for the unborn babies, and I want to thank the people that are out there fighting on the front lines, fighting for the voiceless. I want to say a special prayer for the children around the world, but especially in Palestine today, because they are on the outskirts of heaven. And the reason this song is so close to my heart is because when Greg Campbell made this, I did a little research, and they said in the comments and other places that he stopped what he was doing to go visit a child in a hospital that was sick. I'm telling you, you can be the heaven for that child. Have you ever thought about adoption? Have you ever thought about saving a life? I'm definitely against abortion. This isn't the platform right now. Look at my poison ivy. I have a tree company. This isn't the platform right now for me to discuss that. But you can be that heaven to that child. I was blessed to have people come into my life. God bless you, and let's get into the outskirts of heaven. Craig Campbell.
My grandpa taught me about buck knives and shotguns, how to cast a no-zip code, and how to work a stick shift.
Wow.
He taught me the Bible and about all 12 disciples, and he made sure that I know there's life after this.
You see who taught him? Yeah. You see how important grandparents are? Yesterday, my daughter had a function. Big shout out to Catalina Spillman. We're Catalina Payne now through marriage. And her organization was out there, and they had women speaking. And one of the things I noticed, speaking about young mothers and how to get their acts together, and just to see all those powerful women in one room, one thing was a common theme I heard about from all the guests, their grandmother. When I was thinking about aborting the babies, my grandmother told me no. My grandmother. There's nothing wrong with getting old. I know America shuns the elderly. We should appreciate their wisdom, their hikmah, the Arabic word for wisdom. Let's keep going.
With pearly gates and streets of gold, he said if I just believe, that's where I'll go.
Sing it, brother. Come on, sing it if you know it. Sing it. Come on.
But Lord, when I die, I want to live on the outskirts of heaven, where there's dirt roads for miles, hay in the fields, and fish in the river.
Wow.
Where there's dogwood trees and honeybees and blue skies and green grass forever. Lord, when I die, I want to live on the outskirts of heaven.
Where do you want to live when you pass?
Now it says in the King James, in the Almighty's kingdom, He mentions a mansion that He's built just for me.
Wow.
Now I'd gladly trade it for a farmhouse with acreage and a backyard that's shaded and a squeaky front porch swing.
Let me tell y'all, the older I get, man, the acreage, the acres, the home, the land is so important. It's so important for a person like me. I have a tree business, right? I love my animals. I love dogs. Nothing against city folk. Nothing against city folk. I love the city. I love visiting the city, the excitement. But for me, the older I get, there's something spiritual about the country. Something serene and spiritual. And Greg Campbell, I'd love to get you on the show, brother, and understand why the song pulls my heartstrings, first of all, and why you wrote this song. But you see how he's explaining what is the outskirts of heaven to him, and he'd gladly trade that. What comes up in your mind as far as heaven? Reconnecting with your mother, your father, your grandmother. I think about my mother. Rest in peace, Betty Spillman. Such a great praying woman. But what are your thoughts? Let's keep going.
That's where I want to hang my wings when I die. I want to live on the outskirts of heaven, where there's dirt roads for miles, hay in the fields, and fish in the river, and where there's dogwood trees and honeybees and blue skies and green grass forever. So Lord, when I die, I want to live on the outskirts of heaven. Yeah.
Come on, brother. I'm telling you, I would love to do this video for him again.
Yeah, the good Lord knows me. He knows I need blue skies and green grass forever. Lord, when I die, I want to live on the outskirts of heaven. Yeah, when I die, I want to live on the outskirts of heaven.
Craig Campbell, The Outskirts of Heaven. The soothing, soulful, baritone, deep country voice. What are your outskirts of heaven? What is your heaven like? We have our spiritual traditions that tell us and explain the concepts and ideas and aspects of heaven, the descriptions. What is heaven to you? And if you define heaven, what are the outskirts of heaven? I said earlier on that I was a child that was blessed with people to come into my life when my mother was sick. Ellen and Gary Goodwin gave me a great life. Debbie Pyatt, great life. And now I'm in a situation in my life where we have a child. We have a child that we took in that's not my blood. She is angelic. We were with my daughters, my birth daughters, yesterday after the event. And my little baby girl, our new baby girl, is not my blood, but she is my heart. A month old. I'm sorry. I can't stop crying over her. The thought that some of our children today are waking up without mothers and fathers, it crushes me. Now, the good Lord has allowed me to be in a position where I'm in a position financially, spiritually, emotionally, where I can be a blessing to another child. I struggled for many years financially. My children suffered. Daddy in and out of being locked up. I was in the streets. Not drugs, no excuse, no drug. I used to like to fight a lot. I was angry. That's why it's important for children to have both parents. I couldn't understand why I always wanted to fight. I was never a bully, but it was never afraid to fight. And then someone came into my life and took a troubled kid. I had a smile. They got me a shirt and tie. Paid for my haircuts. Gave me a second chance at life. Ellen and Gary Goodwin. I'll forever be indebted to them. And men, it's okay to cry. A lot of our men kill their women kill each other because they don't know how to express themselves. It's hard for me on camera now to be raw and authentic because of what we're taught men have to be. But I've grown to a place spiritually that my outskirts of heaven, maybe anybody I see in the streets that needs help, maybe hiring somebody that needs the money, giving the money, a kind smile, a charity, something that changes somebody. Love wins in the fourth quarter. I tell you, this life is short. Now, outskirts of heaven. Craig Campbell, I may have called him Greg, but Craig Campbell, brother, you are amazing. You have a gift. I'd love to get you on the show. You have a blessed day. Please like and subscribe. I send peace and blessings to you.